Hello everyone, welcome to Do Spaces After School Club. Today, Mondays, we're doing a little bit more of design stuff, video game creation with junior designers for groups ages 6 to 10. Hello, my name is Ruth, and I'll be your guide through this little process of making a game. Now, last week, we started by learning how to use FlowLab.io. If you have missed last week's video, I'm going to go ahead and link the website right over here. So while talking, you guys can start signing up for an account. But I'm going to go over if you haven't made an account before, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back to the After School Club. So Mondays is design. If you wonder where the last week video is, it would usually be on this website here on dospace.org. But as you can see, to go to Activities Archive, it's not there. That's because the videos are still not on YouTube yet, but hopefully later this week they'll be on YouTube. The latest video is from August 11th. So hopefully soon last week's video will be on here. So I might repeat little things from last week if you saw last week's session. If you were here last week learning FlowLab with us, I might repeat little things because the video is, not available yet. So if I am going too fast, let me know. If you get stuck anywhere, let me know. I'm willing to slow down and help out. And you can ask questions here in chat in Zoom. If you're watching on Facebook, if you comment on our Facebook video here, I won't be able to see it until afterwards, but if you come right into Zoom, I'll see the question right away. So I'm going to go ahead and go to FlowLab. I'm going to sign out so you guys see what you guys will see, you see the same right here. So when you go to FlowLab.io, it is a little visual game creator right in the browser. So people on tablets and computers can use this without having to install anything. If you got a tablet, this is a little bit more difficult to use, but still possible. You just need to figure out how to bring your onboard keyboard up. If you wonder how to figure out, how to use an iPad and such, we do have iPad Basics as a webinar. DSpace, you can go to, that is on our YouTube page. You can go to our YouTube page and watch that to learn how to use iPads and such. So I'm going to go ahead. If you click that sign for free, you can click, add username, email, password confirmation. After you go through this screen, it'll ask you what type of account you want. Just go ahead and choose free. I'm using the free account. It does have some limitations, but I'm going to show you how to get around those limitations. I'm going to go ahead and log in myself while you guys log in too. And I just paused my screen. There we go. And once you log in, you'll get to the screen here again, where it's got your name, my games. It's a little picture that says Flow Jam. That is past date. It says in July. It's, past July. We're in almost September now. And I go right below here. This is my list of games. You will have nothing here if you never used this before. But if you have 3 games in here already, you'll have to delete one of them because with the free account, you can only have 3 projects at a time. Not, or overall, you can have like way more than 3 projects, but you only have 3 of them at a time. So go down here. Today, last week we went over the tutorial. Today, we're going to start our 3-week, the mini series within a series of learning how to create a platformer. So our goals for the next 6 weeks is to create a platformer, a space game where you can fly around in space and shoot asteroids, and then a top-down RPG where you can walk your character around in slash a weapon or maybe a water plant, depending on how you want to make your RPG. And I'm going to go a little bit about how to design things here. So today we're going to learn how to create a level and add blocks into it. So if you're here, you can go ahead and click plus new game right over here. It's plus new game. And when you click on that, don't click too fast and go through all the options. because we need to change in a blank game. So over here it's loading a little bit, waiting for it to get to the next thing. Now it's loaded. And there we go. And again, if you have any questions, let me know. So I'm here, and I don't want to choose flow laboratorial. That's what we did last week. We want to do empty project. So it says, please select a game to start with. We're doing empty project. And then click OK. And then you get this square right here. This is our game view here. And then we got a bunch of tiles around us. So our image size is limited to these tile squares around. Now, when you first have a game, made in here, think about, what do I need first to get my game going? Do I need, I don't know, controls, a sun, some sky, some tiles, maybe a player character, maybe a character to move around to get my game going so I can test things out. That's what we're going to do first. We're going to create a character. So as you scroll through, you see that there's a lot of tiles in here. If you click anywhere, just anywhere within this view, you get like this little circle menu. Yeah, no, it says a character. Yeah, we need to make a character first. Some people make the room first, but if we want to test something, we're not going to make the thing that lets us test something first. So I have create and cancel. I'm going to go to the left here. Create. So what it is, I left click anywhere and I get this menu. Create. There we go. And then I'm going to change the type to player. Here we go. As I said before, type is the category of groupings and name specific object. Think about, I could have a group of type called dogs, and then I could have a specific dog named Corgi here. So that's how you'll tell the difference between type and name. And I name a grouping called player here. It's like we have multiplayers. We've got like player 1 and player 2 on the name side, and they're all type player. And you can, I don't know, name them like Bob or anything, but I'm just going to keep it player. And next thing we want to do is edit sprite. We want to choose our character and then click edit sprite. Here we go. We got this block here. I mean, I could edit it and, add a face in here, a smiley face, but I don't want this block specifically. Now, I want to choose something else. So if you look on the lower left here, I accidentally crossed over it. There we go. Browse is where we want to go. Just like from our tutorial from last week. You go through browse, and then you can select category right up here. And I click select category. And I have all these options here. So I can click through. And if I hover over the bottom, it scrolls down. If I hover over the top, it scrolls up. But I'm looking for like a person or an animal I can play as here. So I'm going to choose this, and then I'm going to choose pixel chars. That stands for pixel character right there. I'm going to choose that. And then I have all these characters here. I'm going to go hover down. I got like some, I don't know what that is. Some bats up here, dogs and cats, and then people up top. I'm going to go with a character that kind of looks like me, I choose it, but I'm kind of looking at it, yes, I do have brown hair right now, but what if I want to change my character's hair color here? Make it a little bit more interesting. Or, what if this character you see here and I was like, oh, none of these options has a character that looks like me. It's just, a boy and a girl with a ponytail, brown hair, light skin. Like, what if I want to, have something that represents me? Well, here we can edit our sprites that we have here. So if you look on the left side here, there's all these tools here. If you ever used anything like Paint before, this might be, easy for you to recognize right away how to use it. But if you haven't before, this lets us edit our character over here. So the first tool right here is pencil. And right here is pencil. And if it's blue means highlighted. You can click on that. And if I click in here, I can change a bunch of things in here. You can see that I'm painting over the pixel right now. And I'm like, oops, I don't want that. I made a mistake. But you can click on anywhere and edit your sprite. I'm going to click on this back arrow. You see a back arrow and a forward arrow on the left side here. If you tap on it right there, it undoes the mistakes or things that we didn't like later, right there. Oops, too far. You see as the right arrow right there brings it back. Maybe I do want the little scribbles there, but no, I don't. I'm gonna do that. There we go. And then the next tool I'll show you here is, this is an eraser. The second tool right there. Click eraser and it lets me erase things in here. How to do that. Oh, it took me really forward. There we go. And then next thing we have in here, we have a move tool. That's, let me circle it. I'm not going to use it, but this moves the tool within this square right here. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like this square and kind of highlighting it in here. If I click on that, it'll move my character within that square, but not beyond that square. The order of undo is just weird. There you go. They do hand right here. It's gonna move my whole character around. Like it's not within that square anymore. It's like within everywhere. And this little eyedropper tool, if I click on that, lets me pick a color in there and use it. And you'll see, and clear that, that this color right here is changing as I'm clicking different things. So that's where we can access our color. Next is Paint Bucket. You can get a little line here. There's the Paint Bucket. And there's an X that is delete. And this little film strip right here, you don't want to click the rest of these yet. If you do, you have to figure out how to get back. But this little film strip right here is for animation. Don't click on that. Next is this zoom with a plus on it, and the minus is kind of hard to see, but if I click on it, I can zoom in on my character. If I click on the other one, I can zoom out. And then below it, there's copy, paste. And this right here, I clicked on it once and maybe it had me do a lot of things I didn't want to do. Like it recolored everything in here. I guess this is like a little square that lets you fill in colors. Don't do that. Once I click on it, I'm like, how do I get out of this? I probably will take some time if you got that thing there. I'm right below there. So you're wondering how do I make my paintbrush bigger in here? I click on the grid, make it really big, and then click like somewhere in here. I'm gonna click OK temporary and go back to edit sprite. There we go. Because the undo thing was being weird. There we go. So if I click anywhere in here and I bring the grid really big, it covers that whole spot. But if I go all the way left, it makes it really tiny. And I can make really tiny little changes in here. But if I go even more so, it goes to the actual pixel size there. Okay. Oh no, why can't I undo? And just click browse and click that sprite again. There you go. So what if I want to change, I don't know, the eyes or skin color or hair color? I'm going to make my hair pink here. So how to change color? So you see this little box, I'm going to circle it right here. I click on that, gets me this little dial of colors. I click anywhere in there, it changes the color in the middle. If I pick a color in the middle right here, I see two colors right here. The first color is the color I have right now, and the second color is the color I'm choosing to have. So I'm going to go with like a dark color in here, because I'm going to change this outline here. And I have the pencil tool selected right now, and I can left click and drag down, or I can grab Paint Bucket and change all the colors that are alike together. So I'm just kind of doing that, decorating my character here, and I'm like, yeah, I like this. And then I'm gonna click on the color again and make a pink color. Got my Paint Bucket. There you go. Here's my pink hair color. And then I'm gonna grab like a highlight color. Click in there. There we go. Highlight. So once you're done with your character, or if you make a mistake and maybe stick to a color, you can always go to Browse, click Pixel Characters, and pick one again. We'll change it to that. but I'm okay with this here. So if I go to the lower left, I can click OK. OK. And there we go. My character is pink hair. OK. So if you're like me and you have a character outside of your square, you can left click and drag it in. If I left click once, I get this menu up and I'm like, no, I don't want that. I click cancel. I'm going to click right in the character, hold that click down, or if you're using tablet, hold your finger right on it, move it around, and then put it in the space you want. There you go. Okay, so now we got a character. If I click on the play button right here, click play, nothing happens. We got to add some stuff in there. Just going to go back, edit game, clear, cancel. So I'm right in here. I need to click on my character, edit, and then I need to go to physics. And then once I'm on to physics, I need to click on movable check right here. Click, movable, so I can move my character around. And then I click OK. Here we go. And then I click play again. Oh, my character was there, but this fell out of the window. I'm going to bring my character up right there. It's because gravity is on. But I'm not going to go with that too much today. I click play, my character falls down. Edit. Click play again, my character falls down. Edit. We need to stop our character from falling down. So what do you think? What do we need to add next? I could add a sky. Will a sky stop my character from falling through? We're making a platformer here. So if you wonder what a platformer is, that means your character can move around, jump and run like Mario, where you're jumping from a platform to another platform. So picture there's like a block as a platform and then another block over there, and they're like jumping back and forth. No, it says a floor. Yes, we need to add a floor. So you can click anywhere again on how to create objects. So then click here. And then I'm going to go left, create. And then first thing I'm going to do is change type. I can change it to floor or ground. I'm going to keep it ground for now, or floor. I don't know, because I'm going to have it different places. I'll keep it floor. There we go. And I might want to change the way it looks, you know, for my sprite. So I'm going to click edit sprite. And then I'm going to click browse. And then select category. And I'm choosing pixel blocks. There we go. It's loading. And then there's lots of options in here. But I'm going to go with, go all the way back up. I'm just going to go with this block with grass on it. I'm not going to edit it. Just going to keep it like this here. FlowLab has a bunch of art for us to use, so we don't have to spend time making it ourselves. I'm just choosing this grass one here. Click OK. There it is. Click OK. Here's my block. I'm just going to put the bottom here. And I'm like, how do I, you know, like I only have one block here. Maybe I can add it right here, you know, catch my character as they fall, but it's only one block. What we can do next is that you left click on it and you click clone on the block. You can like move it around. There we go. So just like last week, we have a little floor there again, but we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. But first, I'm going to click done cloning, play. There we go. It caught my character. Click edit game again. So you want to make this a little bit more interesting. Maybe you want to make the space bigger. And this is a platformer. You know, when you first start playing a platformer where you have your character jump around, you want to think about how do I want this, make this game interesting? You know, we want to make this game harder over time. So I'm going to have my character move around, but also I want to have my character to come across obstacles. Like first I want to teach them how to jump in the game. So maybe there's a little platform that's higher. Maybe have them jump onto the next platform. Maybe there's a little gap that my character can fall down and they, you know, revive over at the beginning again. You have to start over. Maybe there's some spikes that my character, you know, jumps on and gets hurt from. Maybe there's like little things that make like coins and stuff my character can collect over time. But I want to start easy first, where there's just nice flat space for them to walk around, and then they come across the first obstacle. So I'm just going to click on a tile. I'm going to click clone, to make replicate it. And I'm just gonna make these little stairs here. Now you can think of different obstacles. Maybe you want to do a gap. And if you want to do a gap, you might have to, let me click done cloning here. If you left click on a tile, you can click delete in the lower right, and it deletes it. I click on here, I can delete that one. Maybe I can delete this gap right here. You know, it's a little tiny gap right there. And then I have these blocks, you know, like little stairs to go up on to teach my character, you know, how to jump first. Starting with a safe area for them to land in, and then maybe to jump around. Oops, add that again. I'm just gonna left click, add my character right here, and play. So I got a little area, but there's a problem. I can't move my character. No, I want to get across. So click edit game. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm willing to go back to different things, repeat them. But this part here, I might go a little too fast here. But if you remember last week how we added a run and jump behavior to get character to move, I'm going to do that again. And click on my character, click edit, and click behavior. So I clicked edit my player, and then click behavior right here. And then I'm going to click on behavior bundles. You'll see behavior bundles in the lower left right here. And then I click on it. And then the next thing we want to do is click on run and jump. There it is. And there's run and jump. Right in there. Just, you know, pause a little bit to give people some time to catch up. And click on run and jump to get it right in here. And next week, when we'll learn how to create our own behaviors, like our own type of programming stuff. Well, logic flow, we learn programming on Tuesdays, but we'll logic flow in this. And then click OK. Click OK and play. So if you're wondering how to use this, you have to use arrow keys, left and right to move your character, left and right, up to jump. And if you're using a tablet, you'll have to bring the on-screen keyboard up. You can use the arrow keys there to move the character around. So here we go, I got my character moving around. Now be aware if I go left, my character falls off the screen. You click edit game, play again. And there we go. So I have this little platform here. I'm teaching, like thinking, what could I do? Oh, I need to get over this to get to the other side. But there's no more beyond that. How do we make our space bigger so we can design more stuff? Like I want to add a gap. I want to add a bridge to cross, maybe some spikes to dodge. Some things on collectible, but there's not a lot of space here. Like, how do I get out of there? So I'm gonna click out of game. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click settings right here down here. I'm gonna click on the settings. And then I'm gonna make my room wider. So there's a slider right here I can bring all the way out. Maxes at 32. That's 32 tiles with these little squares right across. I can also make my room taller, but since I want to have my character fall, I might want to a little bit of that. Maybe 12. Yeah, I'll do 12. So you can change this to any size you want. Now, 2D platform games are usually really long rooms. Sometimes they're really tall and you have to navigate through height. But I'm going to keep it right this way. If you want to name your game too, you can name it, I don't know, platformer or maybe jumpy game. I'm just going to keep it platformer. Click OK, and then play. There we go. We have a bigger space to work through. Here's my character, does a little thing, and jump up. Oh, my character's gone. My character is affected by gravity when I press affected by gravity. Oh! Okay, so yeah, I can help fix that. I'm gonna clear this real quick. So first thing we need to check is click on character, edit, physics, movable, affected by gravity. So you got that part so far. That's good. Just showing this again for anyone else who might be missing this part. Make sure that these squares are blue, right there. Click OK. And then next thing we need to do is probably go to settings, right here. And there's this little part right here where it says gravity X and gravity Y. So gravity X is force from left to right. Gravity Y is force from top to down. If it's negative number, it goes the opposite direction. So you want to make sure gravity Y right here is at 45. Plus, plus, minus, minus, 45, 40. Maybe you can change the number. You know, as game designers, I will talk about that a little bit more next week's command. But, you know, as a designers, you want to, you know, maybe you want to have, like, maybe if you want your character, like, feel really light, you might want a smaller gravity number. If you want to make them feel very heavy, maybe you want a really high gravity number. I'm gonna keep mine at 45 for it now, but yeah, gravity Y right here under settings is where you added that. If I change this to 0, you can just do that temporarily. Clear all play. My character doesn't really, you know, move around. Like I can move around, but doesn't really make my character fall. So I'm gonna go edit settings, change this back to 45. Okay, there we go. So I hope that helps you, Noah. Okay, so think about design here. I made my level bigger here, but I'm not a fan of the white background here. So I'm gonna go click on game level. Deleted highlight, there it is. And I'm going to, click game level. And then I'm gonna change the color by clicking the square right here. I'm going to change the background color, so I could, you know, I could have a green sky or a blue sky. I'm just going to stick the blue here, but maybe you guys can go like a purple sky or like red sky. It's up to you. There we go. Just changing the color a little bit lighter. Okay, okay. There we go. That makes it easier for me to see my rest of my level now. Okay, so now think again about your level. If you want to bring more tiles in, I'm going to click on this one, clone, just bring it about. So I'm teaching my player, you know, how to move on, you know, stable ground, there it is. Then they jump up, 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 and maybe this will be their first gap. So I'm going to put tile right there, and then tile right here. You know, make it, give them, like, teach them how to play this. So there's the gap here. Maybe my character can fall down there, you know, reset the level and start over here. So you want to think about how can I make this harder as they go for the level? But I don't want to make it suddenly super hard. I just want to make it slowly harder as they continue on here. Click done cloning. I'm going to delete these tiles here. I have a little drop here. There we go. And then maybe here, if I click edit, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna clone. I think maybe I could add some spikes right here, you know, and click right here, here, here. And maybe I want to add some more tiles. And click done cloning. And again, you can click anywhere and click create. I'm going to name this spikes. Edit. Maybe you don't have to add spikes like I did. Maybe you want to add something else, like maybe it's water or maybe it's fire. And like you are a designer, so you can make your obstacle that hurts your player, well, stops them moving forward, or adding difficulty to your level. Various different things. Maybe it's just like flowers and your character's allergic to flowers, so you don't want them to touch flowers. So it could be like a bunch of different stuff. You don't have to do what I'm doing here with spikes. You can make yours uniquely yours. Your level uniquely your thing. So I'm just going to go to browse, select my sprites, pixel blocks. I'm just kind of looking through to see where my options are. Nope, not there. Maybe it's in objects. I got an apple. Maybe I got apples. The obstacle that hurts my player. Maybe some crystals. There's the spikes. Choosing spikes. Click OK. So there's spike right here. I'm just going to add it one right there. Clone, and another, and another. Now, right now, this spike is not going to do anything. I need to delete these ones accidentally added up all the way at top. But right now, they don't do anything, but the upcoming links will make them do something. So I got some spikes here. Maybe clone. Maybe add a gap, so I'm making this harder. Maybe a bigger gap, like that. And then another bigger gap, and then only one right here I have to land on. Just making this harder and harder. So teaching moment where they're learning how to jump, making the first jump, jump, jump. There's a gap, they can fall down, jump, land down here. They could land on the spikes, but land down here. And then they have to figure out how to navigate these spikes to get across over here. And then they have to make their first jump and then an even bigger jump right there. Done cloning. So I got my level designed here and click play. And yeah, I can move my character around, start jumping. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That was close. There is a little weird thing with the jump and run behavior where we can get stuck on the side of the tiles. I think I showed some people last week about this, where you can get stuck in the tiles. But when we program our run and jump behavior, we want to stop that from happening. But for now, there's that. So I got spike there and jump over. Oh, I kind of touched it there, you know. So if I had spikes hurt you right there, I would restart the level there. I'm jumping over. Oh. So as you test your level, you want to make sure that you can pass it. Now, this right here might be a little hard because you have to like jump right on the edge of the tile right here to get over that spike right there. So maybe I want to edit it and move that spike somewhere else. So like my player doesn't have a lot of trouble with this. So the thing is, this is your first level. You're teaching player how to play the game. Maybe later on I can make super hard levels like this like little moment right here that have this. But at the beginning, I don't want that. I want people to play my game for a while. I don't want them to quit right away. Unless the point of it is to be super hard. So I might want to, you know, change that part right there. So I'm jumping through there. I'm going to test the next part. Can I make this jump? Yes, I can. Oh, nope. There's that little tile thing getting stuck there. There we go. And jump the next. Oh, no, I can't make that jump. I'm going to try again. Before I do it, I'm going to move this spike right here, delete it. So players can try to, you know, do this little mid spike or try to jump over the whole thing. So I'm giving them the option to have a short jump or maybe try to do a long jump if they want to try it. You always wanted to give your players options here. I'm gonna play again, move character around. And I just realized I forgot to show you guys the final project. I mean, like what the final platformer looks like. I'll do that soon. Because I just realized I did that for the last group, but I didn't show you guys at the beginning here. Noah asks, how do I make things dangerous? We'll learn that in the upcoming weeks. Next week, what do we learn next week? Next week, we learn how to make the level much larger than this here by expanding camera. We're going to add behavior. The week after next week, we'll learn how to make things dangerous. Right now, we're just focusing on designing our level. Okay, edit game. Oops, not edit game, play. There we go. I'm playing jump, jump, jump across. Okay, good. Here's this. I can jump right here. Oh, nope. I would have gotten hurt there, but oh, nope. I would have got hurt there again. Wow. I'm just getting hurt tons here. Not really, but can. So I land there, and then I could jump over. Make this jump. Now here, this one I need to test because I'm not sure if my players can. Oh, it fell off. Play. Yeah. I'll also show you guys how to make your character slower or faster too, to how you want to make comfortable. But right now, my character feels a little too jumpy for me. I don't really like that. There we go. Might want to change that, you know, as a designer. Maybe you want your character to be super jumpy. It's up to you. But I'll show you guys later how to. Actually, I will show you guys that next after I show you the platformer. But here we go. There. And jump. Nope. There's no way my character can make that platform jump right there. So I might want to move this platform down a little bit so to make sure that my player has the possibility to reach the end. So you want to make sure when you test your game out that your character can make it to the end. You want to make sure you yourself can make it to the end. If you can't, you might have to adjust it and make it easier for them. And this makes the game more usable where it's more likely for people to play it. Oh, so close. I'm going to move this down one more. Play. I'm just jumping across here, making sure I can finish the level myself. Jump and jump. Oh, yep, there we go. There we go. Oh, my character fell off the side here. I need to fix that. So I'm just gonna take this tile here, clone, and just, you know, add things where my character can't, fall out of the level. And I didn't want to put those there. Oh, that's right. That's fine there. And then play. So now my character can't go off the level here. There we go. Jumping, jumping, jump across. Make sure that I don't, oh, I touched that spike. Technically would be, you know, gone there. Oh, touch that spike again. Oh, totally touched that spike. There we go. Oh, nope, totally touched that. There we go. Jumping and jump, no! I jumped too early. Okay, there we go. So I was gonna show you guys what the final project was gonna look like. So you could do a level like this, or if I go to my games, go to my jumpy game right here. And here it is, it's loading. There we go. I'm gonna play a game. You see there's a lot more there, but here's my game, my program where I can jump around and I have little items to collect. You see the number on the right side right here going up. There's music playing. I don't have like music shared right now, but there's music playing and sound effects. When I touch those little stars, it makes like a little poppy sound. And if I go on the spike right here, it hurts my character, bounces them out so my character doesn't get stuck there. But as you see on the upper left right here, it says 2, 1. So that's like damage that I can take there. These little stars and there. I touch that again. Oh, it restarts again. How did you do that? Oh, I'm just showing the example project of what it's going to look like in the end. So the project we're working on now, it's going to take about 3 weeks to do. Unless you try to do it all yourself in one session. But I'm going to be showing you guys how to do all this stuff here. So I'm moving my character around. You're jumping around. Yeah. You can see that my level does get more difficult as it goes on. Here's some moment spikes or avoid it. And then I can jump above. And there's spikes right down here. Jumping to make it. Oh, I made it to the end. But if I fell down here, I don't have a way to jump back up. So I have to try to get across these spikes here. Oh, ow. Ow. There we go. Now back over here. Oh, ow. Game starts over. And this is what that level looks like. Yeah, good. No, this is cool. It is pretty cool. And you can see that this blue area is a lot smaller than it was before. I'm going to show you guys how to get your camera to follow your level later on. But for now, we're going to stick to what we have. And I have like these little gaps here. If you're wondering how to move your space about, you hold left click down or hold down a screen. You can drag around to move your level about. You can see I extended it beyond that blue area there. So you're not limited to settings with this right here. You're not limited to this space at all. You can go way beyond that, which I will show you in the upcoming weeks. Is that, and then what was the other thing I said I was going to show you guys? I don't think I remember. I'm gonna go play my games. I'm gonna go back to the one I was working on with you guys. Edit. Yeah, there it is. See, much bigger window. There we go. Oh yeah. So you can decorate your levels in other ways too. So I can go to library, not library. And click anywhere, create, and maybe I want to add some decorations. So I'm gonna go to browse. I'm gonna go to objects. And I see some grass in here. And click OK. Don't forget to name it. I'm naming this grass right in here. Because if you don't name it and you're trying to find a specific object or you're coding, it's going to be difficult to find that. I'm going to click OK. There's some grass. I'm going to clone. Just add some grass in different places. Again, it's up to how you want to decorate your level. Maybe I can make it where grass is dangerous. It's up to you. That's about what we have today. We're just focusing on designing our level in here and testing if our character can make it to the end. And next week, what are we doing next week? I have to look at it. Next week, we're going to learn how to make the camera follow our character and be able to make a bigger space than this. And then we're going to program, we'll add logic to our character, our own run and jump behavior ourselves. Instead of, using that bundle we had earlier. But if you guys have any questions, you can go ahead and ask them. If not, you can keep working, design your level if you want, play around a little bit. But otherwise, yeah, have a good week, everyone. I'm going to stick around for a little bit to see if there's any questions. Oh, I should check Q&A just in case someone asks something in Q&A. Nope. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for today. Again, next we're going to learn how to expand the level even more beyond this blue area right here and program how our character to run and jump without that bundle we use. Have a good week and see you next time.